Most novice surgeons believe that once the nucleus management is handled perfectly, the surgery is complete. However, the real challenges often lie ahead. In this case, the surgeon struggled to inject the IOL in the eye due to unusual resistance. The first attempt failed. The IOL was reloaded and the second attempt also encountered difficulties. With patience, the surgeon persisted, and by the end, the IOL shot out of the cartridge and slid into the eye, aided by the viscoelastic as a lubricant. The IOL was implanted in the bag, or so it seemed. The leading haptic was trapped in the sulcus. Using a Sinskey hook, the haptic was gently maneuvered into the bag. What caused all these issues? The answer is simple. The plunger had trouble sliding through the cartridge bore, causing the butterfly cartridge to open and the plunger to protrude. This complication made the IOL insertion challenging. Here, the two haptics of the intraocular lens were stuck together. After placing the IOL in the bag with the help of irrigation and aspiration cannula, the surgeon used the handshake technique to release the haptics. In this second case, the haptic was stubbornly stuck to the optic, requiring significant time and multiple attempts before they finally detached. In this scenario, as the intraocular lens was being inserted, the plunger became stuck in the incision wound, a frightening predicament.
Oh no!
Despite the injector breaking free, the plunger remained lodged with the trailing haptic trapped between the wound and the plunger. The surgeon improvised and used the rope pulley technique to wriggle the plunger free. Once the plunger was removed, it was discovered that the trailing haptic was broken. Hence, the IOL was explanted and a fresh IOL was injected. However, the leading haptic twisted and became lodged in the anterior chamber. It was carefully repositioned and placed in the capsular bag. In another case, the trailing haptic was caught in the cartridge. The surgeon used a sharp side port blade to cut the cartridge and plunger. successfully freeing the haptic and placing the IOL in the bag. This is the case of a patient who presented to us 1 month post-operatively with diminished vision. Initially suspected to be a subluxated IOL, the issue was actually a twisted haptic which had caused the IOL to shift out of position. The haptic was meticulously untwisted and repositioned in the capsular bag, restoring proper alignment. You will undoubtedly encounter many such complications in your surgical journey. The most valuable lesson is to stay calm and handle each challenge with your best effort.